Okay. Let me get the right handling of the... being surrounded by pigeons too, just one anyway. They know the answers. All right. I don't have a backpack today. Feels very weird. All right, we'll give it a second to see if the chat works for me. We're looking over at Long Island City. I have a bit of a plan today. Okay, it's working. I see Open Plumbing, T-Max, Alpha Clues, Kevin Hawthorne. Good morning. I have a bit of a plan today. I want to do the East Side bridges. John David, Michelle K, Frank the Tank, Darby G, RJ, on vacation. Paul, good morning. PA, mind me. Mirko B, good morning. Jenny's mom, good morning. MM, hello. Doug, Doomsday Tonight, Hobson Lopez, good morning. Ion Fake and Ion Hey, good morning. Aloha S, aloha. I want to do the 4 East Side bridges, the major ones, from 59th Street down. Will it actually work? I don't know. You know, all these. Whenever I plan something, it never works right. Steph, good morning. Shinalays, good morning. But the more the merrier. Welcome back. I don't know if the other Seans are on today yet. Swanky's probably sleeping, actually. Travis, hello. Fred, hello. Lynn and Graham, good morning. Toilet brush salesman is here. Good morning. Good to see you. RG Jones, good morning. Andrew Walters, good morning. Birthday's almost upon me, but not yet. But thank you. L, Ben. So you can see the bridge over there. That's the first one I'm going to go to. And I'm going to make my way south. So we're going to meet our old friend again, the Williamsburg Bridge. It's been missed from both sides. Mine and the bridges. And then we're going to go back over what I think is going to be our lowest ranked bridge of the walk. And then hopefully the highest ranked bridge of the walk will be last. This is all, of course, given no issues with battery or service or other glitches. You know, you can have a lot of things planned, but especially when you plan a longer one, the more time there is, the more chances variables can take us down. Lisa, good morning. Hey, Susie, it's just a walk. Why not? Bear in the Garden, good morning. All right, why don't we get the show on the road so we can eliminate, well, reduce variables by hopefully shortening time. Anyway, let's roll. So we're gonna go north first until we hit the 59th Street Bridge, walk across, then go south. I'll probably have to periodically check my map when we're across the river, just to make sure I'm going in the right direction. I mean, I have a general idea of which way I'm supposed to go, but there is only one specific road that'll get us into Brooklyn from over there. Otherwise, we'll have to do some backtracking potentially. Hopefully we'll get there. Prince Ice, good morning. What time is it in South Korea? Mercury Moments, Josh is here. Just started. Sounds like it correct. It was correct. Well, 3.5 minutes ago, so that's good. There is a ferry letting off right now. Already there's buffering. That's always a good sign. We've just joined the ferry traffic, but our goal is to get to the 59th Street Bridge at a decent pace. Not too fast, not too slow. Hopefully no significant issues with buffers after this. Oh, those are sunflowers. Average mileage on the walks? Probably 4 to 5 normally. Today is not an average length walk. I don't think we usually hit 4 bridges. So I'm not going to take too many detours. I'm not going to walk to that new area they built down there because it's a dead end. I'm going to make a left right here. We're going to go through the underpass here. Overpass? Overpass? Underpass? Alfred is saying I have sound problems. I don't know. Let me know if anybody else is having sound problems. I'm sure you'll let me know pretty quickly. I am hoping not. This should be good. All right. No cars. I'm going to go. Audio is skipping. RJ said, what do you mean skipping? Anyone else? Josh, work your moments? What does it sound like? Bagels and Walks' audio is good. I'm gonna peek out over here. All right, no cars are coming. I'm gonna go real quick. Sorry, that sounds like a local issue, Alfred. And I see Bagels and Walk Sean is here. Oh, it's gonna be 11-mile walk? Should be interesting. Thanks for mapping it out, Angel. I had no idea. I just kind of said, you know what, let's do it. And that's what I've done. Oh, it's related to the buffer, okay. Yeah, if you're having issues, refresh the stream. It's the first and usually the most effective IT solution. Turn it off and back on again. So, I feel like a lot of times that'll solve things. It could be a band-aid in certain situations, but not necessarily. Good, Frank, good. All right. Sounds like we're beyond the audio problems, which is good. Now we just have to focus on getting to the bridge. It should be a bit of a livelier walk. It is a weekday. There'll probably be people all over the place. Maybe not as much as walking for leisure on a weekend, but we'll see. All right, we got people turning and nobody coming from that side, so I'm just going to quickly go. And we're good. Great. Here's the United Nations marshlands. Crazy Disney Lady Tanya's here. Good morning and happy birthday to your oldest son. It sounds like we share a birthday week. Bleetastic, hello. Good morning. Good to see you again. Willie, good morning. Coffee, sleep. I even woke up. I woke up on my own early enough this morning and I worked out. I ran stairs. I did push-ups. I used the weight vest. And we're walking. I haven't had any pull-ups yet though. Pull-ups will come later. Should have done some at the park while we just walked by. George, good morning. Yes, hopefully we'll see some progress of the buildings we've been missing for a few weeks now. I don't know if I'm that awesome, but thank you. That's correct, Bagels and Walks, Sean. That's the order. I was thinking about a way to abbreviate it in the title, kind of like that, but I wasn't sure if it will be more confusing to people from not around here, so I just kind of left it like, I guess, clickbait, but not the worst kind of clickbait. Too much energy for Susie. Uh-oh. I will tone it down. Your boy is here. Good morning. Mary Lily, Rebel Rel. Laskovsky, Albin, you as well. John, it's not even a usual route, it's just the walk today. Let the taxi go. It's been waiting for a while. People are crossing. There he goes. Yeah, I don't like the 59th Street Bridge either. That's the one where pedestrians and cyclists share a path. Not my favorite, but we'll have to decide in the end, if we make it to all the bridges, which bridge is best, if we can even be tasked to make such a decision. We got 14 seconds to cross 42nd. RJ, thanks for coming in. Have a good rest of the day and week if I don't see you again. Oh, your boy, haven't seen that yet. But I don't know if our chats attract that yet. Noisy bridge is included. It is included. But our main goal is to get the 59th Street Bridge right now and then keep going south, hit all the bridges. We are right by the UN building, of course. I don't know why I didn't show that. It is right there. Jerome, good morning. Maki, good morning. I was hanging off some stuff in the playground, baby commuter, over the weekend. I got like fiberglass in my hand. Of course, Bear. I got my gallon of paint with me. It's probably not enough. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, Tudor City. We're walking by it, kind of back there. Tudor City, an interesting spot if you want to get a place where you don't have to pay extra for electricity. It's included in your maintenance, although I guess your maintenance fees will be a little higher. I was looking at the apartments there. You can get a studio apartment in Tudor City for like $300,000. I'm saying it like it's a great deal, considering you can get a proper house and proper land for that elsewhere. And as if the potential to save in electricity outweighs the prices. Yeah, Murphy Bell would help. I was thinking about setting up a server in there. Just buy a studio apartment in Tudor City to have a computer server, so I have to pay for electricity. That's probably as ridiculous as it sounds. I think this is the visitor's entrance to the UN, so this is another place you could potentially go through. I don't know if they've been doing tours, but maybe not. I have no idea. A poem about 4 bridges? Whoa, how did Nightbot know those are the 4 bridges that I meant? How did Nightbot know? Brooklyn, Manhattan, Williamsburg, and Queens. Bridges connecting dreams, bustling scenes. Over rivers they span, well, one river. Unite with my, technically like an estuary, right? NYC's true to light. How can you most safely walk across the Queensboro Bridge? I want to see the answer to that. Walk on the south side of the bridge facing Manhattan. What? I thought the roadway, the roadway I thought was on the north side of the bridge. Wait. I feel like I'm confused. Julie Frome, good morning. It's more ridiculous than it sounds. Yeah, right, Bagels Walk, Sean? And Noah, right? Yeah, so I'm not going completely crazy. I have some recollection of where I've walked on that bridge. Yeah, VPS would probably end up being cheaper. Richie, good morning. Mars Worldwide, morning. Could probably even just get a regular dedicated server for cheaper as well. Alright, this car's been waiting to turn. Will he let me go? I'll let him go. Oh, she had a pixel. That's good. The more pixels I see in the street, the better. Virtual private servers don't come with UN views. Yeah. There we are, walking in a pink shirt. I think I still pay for a random dedicated server somewhere. It's like $30 a month. I think I never shut it down. It's It's probably outdated now, and they're probably just making money off me. Oh well, of course they're always making money off me, otherwise they wouldn't do the service. All right, sorry. South side converted to a roadway, north converted to pedestrian and bikeway. It's too bad they didn't split them like the other bridges did. Where's my server? Wholesale something? Wholesale internet, I think? I don't even remember. Mine IT, no. IT is like a hobby. Mercury Moments is. All right, we're getting close. Everyone is turning, so I'm gonna walk. If anyone's curious, I'm wearing a bright pink shirt so I can be visible to everyone. Edward Turner, good morning. Oh yeah, I'm off this week, so no scheduled commuting walks. This might be the only day I walk, but hopefully it'll be a good one without too many hiccups. We've been walking north on First Avenue for a while. I look faster in pink. I'm the blur. Bob Doyle, good morning. My goal is to stay within the morning for this entire walk. We cannot, I personally cannot become in the afternoon. What? Whatever I just said, I think you understand. I must not allow us to traverse noon locally. Julie, it's good to see you. It's good to be seen. Sometimes it's good to be seen. I don't know. Today it's good to be seen. All right, cars are turning, so we're not gonna wait. We're gonna keep moving until we get to the bridge. Then we'll still keep moving. Anyone knew how PC Richards and Son survives? No, you've been posing that question for a while. It is a lofty goal, right? No, Mars and Worldwide Angel did do the Google Maps of it, and it's 11 miles. That's like a third of the Great Bridges Walk, right? Distance-wise, the Wizard is here with an interesting font. Damien C is here. Break is good. Frank understands when it doesn't make sense. That's what we're here for. The Ramones play their first public concert at CBGB in NYC on this day in 1974, according to Link NYC Trivia. Helps you study for Jeopardy on the go.
Take water in and out.
I feel like a lot of these grocery stores, I know we talked about this before, have some sort of a deal on Sushi Wednesdays. I'm assuming they get some delivery of fish on Thursdays or something like that, and Wednesdays ends up being their get rid of the fish day. Well past noon in Yorkshire. Yes, I mean, all local time for me. That's what my goals are set for. Also, I'm going to get very hungry. That's the other thing. I haven't eaten yet. So we're doing this on an empty stomach. Mine is coffee. I did have a latte, which I guess technically doesn't count towards proper intermittent fasting. That's also why I don't consider I do it properly. Steve, good morning. The belly button of the week. I don't know that I've heard of Wednesday referred to as that before, but I'll take it. Yeah, break really does help. Sometimes work thoughts creep into my mind, but then I say, no! Be gone with you, work thoughts. And it actually worked. Photos are in New Yorkers, yeah? I think I said it a little bit weird, but I'm on overdrive. Fiddler's Green is visible again. Good morning. Yeah, Damien, still another highlighted issue with YouTube on mobile for live stream chats. You cannot at anybody with autocomplete. A definite missing feature. Like, I wonder if they're even working on it. I have a feeling they're not. They're probably working on deprecating another Google software. Yeah, right? More and more expensive. Roosevelt Island Skytram, or whatever you want to call it, is going across right now. I don't know, I can barely see it. The tree is like in line with it. All right, it's gone. I have seen so many of those Dan Smith will teach you guitar posters. Anyone else who lives in the area or just in New York in general see those? Damien can't switch off. I know it's hard to turn things off. I mean, I still keep my work email open if I'm at the computer. I just kind of look at it and it's like, ha, you think I'm going to respond? No, I don't think that spitefully. Sometimes I do respond if I quickly know the answer anyway, and it's something I can help with. Why not? I should probably cross the street. Yeah, let's go. Because we're getting close to the bridge. All right, we can go. Let's go. Once we get on the bridge, we will start to collect data on the best bridge. Maybe Mark Rebier will do a live show from the bridge. Somebody sent me a picture. Actually, it was sent to Mrs. Commuter, but if you know that part of the Williamsburg Bridge where the sign is with all the graffiti, like the main entry sign if you're walking in from Manhattan, somebody set up a dining table and they had like a dinner for 10 people right in that spot on the Williamsburg Bridge. JC Loop, good morning. Thanks, Dr. Zismore. Of course I remember Dr. Zismore. He wasn't just on TV advertisements, he was on the subways, he was all over the place. I wonder if he still practices. Because his photos, well, actually you can't really tell because the dermatologist, maybe he had really good skin. His photos looked like in the 90s like he was at least 40, but he could have been deceptively 50 something too. So I wonder. All right, we're getting closer. I think we have to get to the north side of the bridge and then go left, and then hopefully we'll figure out how to hit the bridge pedestrian path. Anyway, if we want to get on the tram to Roosevelt Island, we got to go over there. But here we go. I think there are 21 bridges if you include some of the small ones in between, like Bronx and Manhattan. They have a few up there. I have a Garmin Phoenix. We're at 7,000 steps so far. It says I did 32 floors, but I don't think that's accurate. It can't detect my stair accuracy correctly because I take double steps, and it says in the tracking of stairs in the app that it doesn't, it can't track if you take 2 steps at a time accurately. Anyway. Stephen Schober, good morning. Yeah, no official proper streams, but we're doing a special one today. It'll be good exercise. It'll be fun. Let's see if it works. We're getting close to the walkway, which is one of, in terms of like an actual commuting bridge for pedestrians, it's probably the worst because of the combined roadway. What defines best? That's up to you. I think it's a variety of factors, and it's kind of what's most important to your needs as a commuting person. All right, looks like I have to stay on the left side. The bike lane's on the right, pedestrians on the left. So anybody who's on the wrong side will get immortalized into YouTube. Hopefully Zero Enigma doesn't get mad. I guess I'll just stay as close left as I can, since there's nobody running at me. Yeah, they have a delineation line, but it's so narrow. And like those Uniwheels, that one that's coming at me right now, I don't know, they scare me. They scare me good. And we're gonna be in the traffic because everyone's gonna be coming into Manhattan now. Everyone's coming into Manhattan. So we'll see. We'll probably count a lot of people. You want to start counting bikes, you're gonna get a lot. Just one helmet. Premium's concerned about my tonsils. That's the echo. Angel wants me to do the entire Bridges walk. I think it needs to be on a winter day. Considering how little fluids I drink, I lose a lot more on a summer day, so I think on a winter day, I'll also have to carry less liquid with me. I am paying more attention since there are some blind spots over here. So I'm trying to be more aware. I might miss a few chats. I mean, as long as the bikes pay attention to who's in the walk lane, they can overtake however they want. As long as they're safe about it. I don't mind as much. But if they try to like steamroll me, that's not cool. Like I shouldn't have to jump out of the way on the bike lane. I guess it's taking a pause, that's all right. I could have taken a Skytrain, but it wouldn't be the same as walking. And I really wanted to do it in commuter format. Commuter form? Peak commuter form. Walking commuter form. I think Norella's probably sleeping. She wouldn't have expected a stream today. It does still narrow at the main points of suspension, I guess. I don't know. This is technically, no, this is not a suspension bridge. What kind of bridge is this? Somebody pull up the architecture of the Williamsburg, the 59th Street Bridge. Yeah, Angel, probably not a bad choice. At least the people who are doing some sort of biking over this bridge on a Sunday would probably be going at a more leisurely pace. Right now, we still got a lot of commuting folks. Cantilever, says toilet brush salesman. Ron is here. R2 to see you. 4 Bridges. 20 days until Starfield. That should be exciting. Roosevelt Island. Rockefeller University over there. Another very fancy bridge view, unfortunately. There's a preview of where we're going. looking south. We're on the 59th Street Bridge. What do they call it now? Ed Koch, Queensboro? What's the official name? Oot! Hashtag oot! Sorry. Henry Hornbostel. That's like a Marvel superhero name. Hold on a second. Edward Turner's made a big mistake. I think your 0 button is getting stuck on your keyboard. I think you gotta get your keyboard checked out. Seriously though, Edward Turner, super kind of you with $100, a C note, is that called in certain circles? Donation from my family to yours tonight. Dinner pizza's on us. Have a nice week off. That's a fancy pizza, but thank you so much, Edward Turner. That is incredibly generous support. I hope that means you enjoy it. I guess otherwise you could be a glutton for punishment. But no, I know. Thank you. Super kind. I hope the rest of this walk proceeds without issue. Allie, good morning. We're pretty much right over Roosevelt Island now. Looks like a new building's coming up. It's a small island. It wouldn't take long to do a saunter around the island here. All right. After the bridge, I think I have to check my shoe. I don't know how something got into my shoe on the bridge, but it did. Jesus. Man. Some of these vehicles are not supposed to be here. The Roosevelt walk is 90 minutes. I want to do it in half the time. Owen, good to see you. Swati, glad you're enjoying. Yeah, Roosevelt Island's really nice, especially when it's cherry blossom season. They got that really nice path along the west side of it. Alright, I better keep my eye out. There's another narrowing up ahead. Yeah, the puddles. Nobody wants to ride in the puddles. But at the same time, if somebody does with a heavy enough bike, I'm gonna get splattered. Alright, here's a narrowing. Gotta make sure it's safe. It looks like it's fine. I mean, if you're commuting from Queens to Midtown, this is probably the way you gotta do it. Somebody left a scooter here. Not sure if it's an employee working on the bridge, because it is locked down. You would think they would just like flip it over the railing and like lock it down on the other side. But no. Am I doing a Daffy Duck impression? Doing a Darkwing Duck impression. Alright. Traffic's moving somewhat. There's an upper and a lower roadway on this bridge. See, this means that they're going to work very, very slowly. It's a slow work zone. I'm kidding. It means to go at a safe pace for the riders. That's a safe pace. Let's get another scooter chained up. It's got to be employees. Well, you know what I mean. Construction workers, whoever is working on the bridge. Employees of the bridge? That doesn't make sense. City employees. That makes more sense. There's a pigeon in an odd spot. That pigeon is the bridge master. The king of the bridge. Nathan, good morning. King in the north. The much lower buildings in Queens compared to those of Roosevelt Island, Manhattan. The biggest concern about today, I would feel like, is bathrooms. Hopefully I won't need any. That's another reason why I keep my fluid intake to a minimum. Dwayne, good morning. I wonder if there's an elevator in here, in this structure to get to the top. Don't open that door. Got enough power for the battery? Yeah, I'm plugged into a charger. It's a big battery bank. It's not at full power, but it's got like 26,000 milliamp. I think it's at half power. So even with half power, it should be enough. The one problem is if the gimbal starts discharging. It shouldn't, though. It's well balanced. The better balanced the gimbal is, the less battery it uses to keep its mobility and stableness. Roxanne Robles with the $5 super chat. Happy hump day. Thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate it. Unfortunately, this is a bad hump for me. Since it's the hump day of my vacation week, it's definitely not the hump I wanted to get over. I want to be on the uphill for the vacation the entire time. Anyway, thank you, Roxanne. Appreciate it. Yeah, the southern roadway, it's a car roadway now. Yeah, it's like a one-lane road, right? That could have been easily, well, I don't know. I wonder how much more traffic it would add if they converted that back. to non-car. We're just walking down all the bridges from the 59th Street Bridge down south. I'll have to use a little bit of guidance to get to the next bridge. But I think if I can get to like Kent Avenue, it should be alright. But I still gotta get over the one road that'll get me into Brooklyn. Same weather in Berlin. I smell some sort of barbecue or something. Seems early. Travel in packs sometimes. At least he's very visible. Alright, I'm gonna stay very close to the left side now. Nobody's been running here. I don't know. Have you seen a single like exercise jogger? This is not the bridge you want to run over if you're just exercising on a commuting work day. Yeah, no, it just might be one of those easier not to do anything kind of things. Kevin, I'm looking, I think I'll probably at least trade in the Pixel 7 for the Pixel 8 Pro, yeah. That's my initial plan. Well, preliminary plan, if you want to alliterate it. Yeah, this is not the bridge to jog. You gotta like look over your shoulder all the time. You're always on edge. Is this a 7 train that creeps over here, or is this something else? It's the N train, sorry, N train. I should have known better. 7 train should go over into, I don't know, next to us. Even with the light traffic distress, yeah, it's a little much. Thankfully, we're almost done with this bridge. Ruslan, dobre utro. The problem is when the bikes are going to get forced over to my side when there's a bike coming from behind me, and that kind of like limits the space we have. Because right now, the road is probably one of its narrowest spots. 7, N, and Q. Okay, all of them. I guess 7 is here. I don't even know. And back left. I think that's the one, Hoppy. Yeah, just use a map, no. It's not a route that I frequently take, so I can't comment on it beyond speculation, and I'm not gonna now spout a bunch of incorrect stuff, I guess. So let's keep it a mystery unless we look it up. I mean, all I know from here is I gotta go right? After this bridge. Oh. 1 second. Okay, sorry. I knocked the microphone off. What's the newest bridge? Oh, the Tappan Zee. Yeah, that makes sense. Wait, what about the Kosciuszko Bridge? When did they ever do that one? When was that one redone? The Kosciuszko Bridge. Yeesh. Oh, but then you get to know all the areas that trains don't get to. Tappan Zee's a trick. The trick of Westchester. Oh, the Kosciuszko's even newer than the Tap. All right. All right, so here's a blind spot area here. Blind spot area, though we're on the correct side for us. And it's confusing. All right. Yeah, it's confusing here for the bikes too because the lane just shows 2 lanes there, one going in, one going out. But it's kind of confusing if you're a bike coming in because you're surprised that pedestrians are shooting out. Anyway. Haven't had a chance to cross yet, but it should be coming pretty soon. The Kosciuszko also has a nice pedestrian and bike path? I didn't know that. I'm assuming that's the new one. The old one, I don't remember seeing any bike paths, just that bridge was always the most congested in terms of traffic. The BQE just always narrowed there if there's any decent amount of cars. Yeah, the Verrazano has no walkable area. Oh, we got the light here, but there's bikes coming fast. They're supposed to yield to us if we have the light, but they're not going to. Anyway, it's our chance to cross the big street, big crossing. Still got to keep an eye out. Can never be sure. Do bridges have washroom facilities? Nothing on the bridge. I think if there's a construction thing going on, there's a requirement that a bathroom has to be available. So they put up porta potties. David Manuel, good morning. Sleepless Las Vegas is back. Good to see you again. I feel like it's been a minute, an exaggerated minute. Welcome to LIC. My shirt a little more. Just there we go. Hey Damien, no worries. It's a good walk for me too. The Altice building, which used to be the Citibank building, and used to be pretty much the tallest building in Queens as far as I remember. At least that's what my mom used to tell me when we were driving. I don't know if that's accurate, but I'm gonna go with yes. Well, this was a taxi for a second, but apparently is a luxury rental. Oh, they're using a lot of taxi-looking text on it, and the color too. There's some like tiny little homes here in the midst of these new high-rises. Ambrose's mom told you Santa was real. Morning, Ambrose. There's a Supra. Mighty Bull is watching, supporting, listening, learning, and gyrating. No, I added that one. Queensboro Plaza 7 stop. Let's see if I can keep my momentum. Happy-go-lucky's got to work. I'm sorry to hear. Hopefully it's quick or enjoyable as it can be. Stephen says Porsche's better. Not sure what's going on here, but this truck is here. Is he going to be backing up or turning? I'm just going to go because I don't know what's happening. The truck is in the wrong lane, wrong side. The fare goes up quickly, Ron, huh? That's how they get you. I thought I saw some videos of people like registering their supercars as like an Uber and picking up passengers for the day. I'm also a bit confused. clutter. They don't help you move. They help you move things around your apartment to make it more confusing to find them. Kind of a little clever stuff in the pictures there. Alright, I don't really know where I'm going, but I think it should be kind of this way. I probably should check the map soon. That building up ahead is 1 Court Square. Daryl, that's pretty much what happens everywhere. You know, as the city expands, it builds more and more tall buildings. I think. I don't know. I'm not an expert. Apparently there's a Target here. How much are apartments in this area? Well, if you're going to get a luxury apartment in this area, it'll probably still be a little bit cheaper than Manhattan, but it's still going to be expensive. Like for a comparable building here to Manhattan, it should be a little less, but like it's still relative because in the grand scheme of things, it's still expensive. But I haven't really checked apartment prices in the area in a while. Somebody might know better than me. Nate, good day. Yeah, more and more hotels, lots of stuff. Because it's really like 1 ferry, 1 subway ride over into the city, so it's not very far at all. I have yet to be certified as a cityologist. That's right. I'm not a tour guide. I'm not nothing. Although I could see the Chrysler Building. Should I go left here? I feel like I should go left here. No car, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go straight to the car alarm because I love car alarms. Let's get loud. Let's get loud. Oh, it's over. That was my favorite song too. All right. Am I in an area? Oh, that's a nice town, huh? The only problem is it's right across the street from the train tracks, or right on the train tracks. This train's not super loud, though. It's a fun little Suzuki. He's got a historical license plate. I don't really know how to get a historical license plate. 7 train above our heads. Square Diner looks kind of fun. Oh, that Suzuki was a right-hand drive? I didn't even notice. Why do I feel like Jackson Avenue is very important to me? Why do I feel like Jackson Avenue is an important street in my quest. Is that true? Ah, yes, it is true. I stay on Jackson until I hit the Pulaski Bridge, essentially. Yeah, we've done something similar like once or twice before. something similar. And I kind of remember Jackson as an important street. I must take it, and I will. Whoa, is this Public School 1? No, this is MoMA. This is MoMA PS1. I don't know what that means, but it's the Institute for Contemporary Art. Extra Butter's up ahead. What do they sell? Margarine? It's like a courtyard in there. Huh. No, usual streams don't take us this way. Some nice apartments. Right over there. We're right by Long Island Railroad trains. Yeah, it's a nicer day. I don't think it's even going to get into the 80s today, based on what I thought I saw. Here's the gas station. We can check what gas prices are in Queens. $3.87 for regular. And it looks like it's the same for cash or credit. Amazing. A friend of Daryl's does art shows at PS1. Across there's a taxi garage called Checker around here. There's a 21st Street Van Alst station. You get the G train here. Not many people's favorite train. For reasons. Light should change for us momentarily. There it is. Beanstalk Cafe. Open at 7 a.m. Makes sense. Grab your coffee, take the train. Diane, good morning. With Anticipate, we did one already. One bridge down. 3 to go. Nightbot somehow knew that when I said 4 bridges in NYC, or somebody wrote that it's the ones we're taking. 59th Street, Williamsburg, Manhattan, Brooklyn, in that order. This will be the longest inter-bridge route between all of them. The shortest one will be between the Manhattan and the Brooklyn, on the Brooklyn side. Interesting, Noah. A lot of history. Got some gelato and sorbet here at Tasty Cream. Or just Taste Cream, I don't know. Let me make, actually, I think I have to stay on this side, right? Do I have to stay on this side till I cross left? I don't even know. I'll just wait till I get closer. I thought the pedestrian pathway was more on the western part of Pulaski. Damien, Mars and Worldwide looked up how long it should take, and it was about 11 miles, or how many miles it was. Yeah, it was about 11. He routed it for us. This place is called Jungly. Taco Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesdays. Ha, that's funny. Wine Down Wednesdays. There's a rapid change in the neighborhood in the last 20 years. Yeah, it looks like it. Are those balconies sagging a little bit, or is it just me? The balconies in that building, look at, they're sagging. Anyone else get that impression? It also could be that the cement or the concrete is thicker in the middle than on the ends. That might be what it is. Can I walk over this? It says sidewalk. Let me go around. Okay, walked around. I gotta cross. It's a big street. Hup. Hup, 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 hup. I guess technically 5 bridges since we're doing Pulaski, right? I should correct myself. That's interesting. No, I feel like I didn't know that. Like if I were gonna guess, might have guessed like Bronx or something, but I don't know. Still waiting for the light. I guess I could cross the next one too, but I just don't want to miss it and be stuck. Oops, sorry. Might have made some noise. Grivy, good morning. David, hello. 10:35. I don't know if I can get the next 3 bridges in, well, not counting Pulaski, in the next hour and a half. Though that is my goal somewhat. And up. Gotta watch for bikes, cars, and then we're gonna make our way across Pulaski at a medium pace. .5 miles in this stretch between bridges. That in itself is like an hour. Well, we'll see. Because it's also about 20 minutes a bridge down there. There's no chance we're going to do this before noon. If I left maybe at 8:30, that would have been doable. Maybe. Now we're heading towards Little Poland in Brooklyn. Says Daryl Scott. Poto says the Pulaski Bridge is a bascule bridge. I don't even know what that is, but sounds interesting. And we're on it. Check 75 Adams here. A surprise stream on my week off. That's right. It was a heck of a day off. My body. Yeah, I get to do a stream. I get to go to the dentist. People asked me at work what I was going to do on my week off. I said, I got a dentist appointment. Good to see you, Adam. We're just walking around. Well, we have a mission. And that mission is to decide the best bridge. I think it's going to be the last one. If I had to take a guess. This is Pulaski. Well, hopefully not, Allie. It's just a routine checkup. Hopefully he doesn't find anything interesting. I do want to take a look at my tonsil. It looks a little funny. Oh, whatever. I should have him come along on the walk and try to do what he has to do while we're walking. Mobile dentist. TNT next, maybe. %70 of people on Earth are afraid of dentists. I mean, I think it's understandable to be not very, like, comfortable with mouth stuff. I don't think anybody wants to have a bunch of metal instruments prodding around their soft mouth, minus the teeth, of course. Yeah, the worst part is when they don't numb you enough if you have a filling. Ah, dentist, brilliant. This bridge can allow boats through. My super yacht would not fit under this otherwise. There's a little like marina over here. I don't really know how to access these boats. They just look like haphazardly anchored. Daryl likes his dentist in Sheepshead Bay. Get to see a building being built face to face with the bridge. I'm sweating pretty good now. It looks like the actual floor isn't going to be very wide, at least in the ends here, but they might have some balconies. If that's only one floor below it, that's going to have some very high ceilings. I don't know if they're splitting that one, but Allie brushes and flosses every day. That's probably the way to do it. Oh, you got all mainly private dentists now, Damien? Interesting. I guess that's how you have to make money over there as a dentist. I don't know. You've made it to Brooklyn, that's right. This is the Box House Hotel, Adam. They have some sort of a rooftop, it seems. Oh, I stepped right into the puddle. Not on Adam's radar, therefore, not worth our time. Maybe, I don't know. It does make sense because this is Box Street, according to the sign down there, if you can even see it. But I think it probably focuses on the fence rather than what's behind it. This building, you could tell, uses those package terminal air conditions. Adam might make a switch. You gotta do what's right for you. That's true, Ambrose. You always do wonder. Should have worn a darker shirt to conceal all my sweat. Daryl hates stepping into puddles with sandals. Sandals is not something I wear, generally. That's awful, David. Sorry to hear that. Ah, 10:42. Okay. I'm assuming it's like back in the day, maybe there's different radiation practices with the x-rays and protecting yourself. Allie prefers the ophthalmologist. I mean, I guess that's also true, but I also don't want, like, if they actually have to do something and you have this witness equipment nearing and potentially entering your eye, that sounds terrifying too. Do I have an estimate of how long this will take? I was hoping I'd be done by noon, but that seems like a very unlikely estimate now. Maybe 1 o'clock. Eye drops are easy, that's true. I still don't like them, but you know, if you have to, you have to. Easier than other stuff. These days were numbered. Dwayne's got the jokes. Cement mixer and all these cars turning. I guess I'll go now, but this cement mixer took a sweet time getting across that street. I don't know, Adam. I would do longer, but I have a dentist appointment later, and I'm hoping to have enough time to eat and then brush all that stuff out of my teeth before I go. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So we'll see.
I didn't even see her when I went in there, but I spoke to the
All right. Eat caramels and toffee chips and don't brush. Still see spotted lanternflies. Well, seeing more of them. This is their time of adult thriving coming into September. We're on McGinnis Boulevard. Let's see, actually I could probably go right a little bit. Kind of want to get to Kent Avenue, but I don't know. We'll see. David sounds like he had a tough go of things, but good to hear the survivor part. I should have stopped for gas. Got to refuel myself. All right, the good news is this battery bank is keeping the phone topped off. That's the good news. A very metallic house. Shiny. Some nice homes over here. Some interesting newer ones with garages. Huh. Much quieter now. Almost too quiet, yes. Manhattan Avenue. I guess if we make a right and a left, we'll be going to Franklin Street, which will then turn into Kent Avenue. Okay, so we're getting closer. This is technically not a place to cross for us on the right, but if there are no cars coming, we will. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's no cars coming. I guess some interesting streets in Brooklyn, though. Apparently there's a comic book store here called Hey Kids Comics. And a nice little outdoor seating area, too, for this restaurant. Curious about the comic book store. They'll be open at 11. Can a bacon, egg, and cheese now? Well, my goal is to not eat until after the stream. I want to see if I can push myself to that end, at least. It's like a reward for a long No, that's my own route. It might be a little roundabout, but it's kind of the route I wanted to take for whatever reason. I don't know. A little buffering. See? I wish the maps could tell us where there's going to be buffering in the city. Hot town buffers in the city. What if the Tesla is charging? It's a long street to get to Franklin. Very long street. Oh, more buffers. Mattress Mafia. I think we're getting close to the next street though, so that's good. Hopefully being off of the smaller side street will improve things. No guarantee.